Hi and welcome to this Module 6 of these lessons of the Solarcleano lessons within the Solarcleano network. Thank you for still being there. Right now I wanted to share something with you that we don't talk that much nowadays, but that all of you, at least as a cleaners or as an O&M company, will have to face. This is the O&M of floating project. It's really changing. You will see in the video that I will share with you after that globally it depends in all the markets. You have a lot of floating projects in Europe. It's coming more and more in the USA. Australia is pretty quiet. But again, the goal is not to show why we need floating, what is the difference between floating and fixed. It's just that nowadays, keep in mind one thing, the OPEX, so the cost of the maintenance, the cost of the operations is extremely high when we talk about floating. So as a cleaner, more and more companies are trying as well to enter this industry, but as for everything, you need to do it properly. So you can do that as well with the Solarcleano robot, but if there is one thing I would like to share before showing you the video, is that when you have to do some floating project, feel free to share with us and to discuss with us the challenges you are facing, because in the floating industry, you have a lot of manufacturers. You have Solarcleano from France, ICGN from Spain, you have the SunGrow team from China, and for all of this you need to sometimes adapt the way you drive the robot. So for this, feel free to ask anytime, and I'll let you watch this short video. More than 122,000 solar panels installed on the floating installations in Singapore. Isn't that crazy? But why are the companies investing so much in the floating industry, where you have so much space all over the globe, all over the world? There are two main reasons. The first reason, if we see for example in Europe, is that installing ground-mounted installations or even huge rooftops need more and more authorizations. And also when you see at the opportunity that all the lakes and even the sea can bring you with all the space, that's also a very big point. But finally, it's also important to take into account that the floating installations, by being close to the water, will be more efficient than some installations that are too hot. Indeed, solar panels with high temperatures will not produce as much as solar panels being a bit cold. But there is a big challenge with these floating installations. Next to the logistic, of course, you have to bring everything by boat. There is the maintenance. How are you going to clean these installations in the middle of the sea, in the middle of the lake? For that, we thought about these solutions. A Solarcleano robot that is able to follow the different movements of the solar panels in the middle of nowhere with simple batteries. But next to that, there is also the issues of the soiling. As these places are perfect, I would say, for all the birds, you have some shadows, it's always hot in some places, it's full of bird droppings. But in order to deal with all these bird droppings, then we need some hard brushes, different type of bristles. So with your robots, you can have the bristles that will be able to help you to get rid of all this dirt.